Hi and welcome to another gaming video, and in today's video I want to talk about the recent news that the Switch 2 will be backward compatible. President of Nintendo, Shuntaro Furukawa, has put out a tweet to say that Switch software will also be playable on the successor to the Nintendo Switch. Something we thought might happen, but it's good to know that that's kind of officially been announced. Not much has been announced about the Switch 2. We don't know its name. We're just assuming that it's going to be called the Switch 2. We didn't know whether it was going to be backward compatible. We don't even know when it's going to be released. Well, it's going to be announced sometime before the end of the fiscal year, so we could be a few months away from an official announcement or an official release date, and with that will come full specs and what it's going to look like, etc. But we do know that they are making it backward compatible with current Nintendo Switch software. We don't know whether that is going to be physical software, whether you're going to be able to put your Nintendo Switch cartridges in, or whether it's just going to be sort of online, etc. Whether you can bring across everything from your Switch account that you've downloaded and play them that way. But Nintendo do have quite a good track record for offering physical backward compatibility. Their Wii could play GameCube discs, the Wii U could play Wii discs, the 3DS could play DS cartridges, and with the Nintendo Switch being so successful, being such a huge hit for Nintendo, it makes sense for them to be offering backward compatibility. Otherwise they're going to have to kind of start again. It's going to alienate a lot of Switch users. That 140 million sales is it just makes so much sense, and it extends the life of the Switch, because there's going to be still games released for the Switch well into the Switch 2. It's fantastic news. We thought it was going to be backward compatible. We hoped it was going to be backward compatible, and now we know that officially it will be. Like I say, whether that means you'll be able to plug your cartridges in, because we still don't really know any kind of physical specs of the Switch 2 officially. There's been lots of rumours. There was a long list. I think I put a video out of specs that people thought. They've not been announced, they've not been officially confirmed. So we could end up with a Switch 2 with a completely different sort of cartridge port, meaning you wouldn't be able to put your Switch games in, but I can't see that happening. I can see the Switch 2, I can see it being called the Switch 2, and I can see it being a continuation of the Switch. I'm going to look at it as more like the Switch Pro, this fabled console that has been talked about for quite some time. It's going to be a more powerful Switch, a bit like the Wii U. The Wii U was a more powerful Wii, but it could also play Wii games. I think that's how Nintendo are going to play the Switch 2. Like I say, I think they'll call it the Switch 2. Makes sense, unless they give it some bizarre name. And making it play Switch games, I think they'll also make it possible to play your physical Switch games on a Switch 2, and just extend the whole life of the Switch platform. I don't see it being a flop like when they moved from the 3DS, and then they brought out the new 3DS, which was a more powerful console with a small range of games that you could only play on the new 3DS. I think the Switch 2 will be a success. It will have a huge amount of games that you can only play on the Switch 2, but if it's backward compatible, then Switch sales are going to continue. You're still going to see games that are just for the current Switch for at least the next 2 or 3 years. So fantastic news. The Switch 2 officially will be backward compatible, hopefully both physical and sort of download, but if not, at least download would be a superb thing. So yeah, Switch 2 backward compatible, fantastic. Link, like, subscribe, enjoy.